You're making progress in your journey to become a data analyst. You've learned how to extract data, and now it's time to learn how to transform it so you can make better use of it. Depending on your data sources, data transformation can involve different activities, such as cleaning, merging, and profiling. In this video, you'll learn how to identify components of data transformation and understand why data transformation is required. AdventureWorks CEO Jamie Lee has set a new goal for the company to increase sales. She's relying on company data to uncover trends and insights and make that goal achievable. Your manager, Adi O'Quinn, has asked you to create a Power BI report that visualizes the data in a meaningful way. But before you can start working with that data, you need to clean and transform the raw data to ensure its accuracy and consistency. In the first part of this course, when you explored the extract stage of the extract, transform, load process, you learned that data may come from different sources. However, the data from these sources may contain inconsistencies that make accurate analysis difficult. Data from different sources can be untidy, incomplete, and inconsistent, making it difficult to draw meaningful insights. That's why data transformation is a crucial step. It helps you prepare data for analysis. Now, let's examine some of the inconsistencies you may find in data. By this point in the course, you should know that data is classified into three main groups called structured, semi-structured, and unstructured data. Each data group is suitable for analysis but may require different tools to ingest, transform, and store. You can say that data coming from sources that you define as structured data is more ideal to work with and compliant with the rules, since these sources are systems that have strict rules and prioritize data integrity. Data coming from conventional databases generally have a low probability of inconsistent or erroneous data. However, in semi-structured data, unstructured data, and even in some types of structured data, it is likely that there is data that needs to be transformed before starting the report design. For example, let's say you are working on an analysis related to products in an e-commerce database. For this task, you need some relevant fields for your report. However, the table has hundreds of fields, so you need to decide how to identify the relevant data to create your report. An example of useful data transformation in this scenario is including certain columns from the data and excluding others before loading the data for analysis and reporting. Another transform example would be selecting fields and transforming by merging them, such as in a customer table with fields for the first and last name, but you want to display them as a single full name field by merging fields with a space between. Now, let's explore what data cleaning is. Data that is not structured is more flexible in terms of rules and therefore more likely to be disorganized and require cleaning. You may not encounter as clean data as you would expect in Excel data or in data organized using delimiter symbols such as angle brackets or commas. In such cases, the data should have a preliminary examination to identify incorrect data or separate rows where content refers to the same values, like where, house, written as two words, and warehouse as in one word. You can resolve these inconsistencies by passing them through filters with specific rules. This examination is referred to as data cleaning. Another data issue you may encounter is the need to merge or append multiple data sources. For example, if AdventureWorks has two data sources for sales, one for online sales and another for in-person sales, you'll need the data from both to create a monthly sales report. Depending on the data formats, you can use commands such as append or merge data transformations to combine the data for analysis. In this video, you learned that data transformation can help improve data quality by removing errors, inconsistencies, and inaccuracies. This results in cleaner, more reliable data for analysis. It also allows you to standardize data when working with multiple sources. With data transformation, you can help organizations like AdventureWorks use data that is more understandable, organized, and consistent to achieve goals like increased sales.